We don't have a lot of artifacts and buildings left that show the passage of time. This is one of them. Once people can see the potential here, then they'll fully understand what we're trying to do. Expo 86, kind of the highlight of turning Vancouver from a mill town to a metropolis.
For the opening ceremonies of Expo 86.
3 decades ago, the city of Vancouver held a world exposition. Many people considered this to have been Vancouver's coming of age. There, McDonald's introduced a showcase of new architecture and technology, a floating restaurant officially called the Friendship 500, but everyone called it McBarge. The 187-foot-long, nautically themed barge drew huge crowds, with sailor-suited staff serving 12,000 visitors daily. Constructed from concrete and steel, the barge's lifespan was estimated at 100 years. Alas, after 6 months of the World's Fair, the McBarge, a floating piece of BC history, sat abandoned in the Burrard Inlet.
That is supersize me, sweetheart.
Other than a brief stint as the lair of the Night Stalkers in Blade 3, it sat empty and idle for 30 years. Developer Howard Meakin purchased the barge from McDonald's and moved it upriver in 2015 to where it sits today. Meakin is an accomplished developer who revitalized the Gastown district of Vancouver back in the 1970s. He donated the statue of Gassy Jack that now delights tourists at the corner of Abbott and Water.
I developed about 18 buildings in Gastown over the years. I've had quite a bit of experience in renovating old structures. I met Phil in 1999. I had just acquired the barge. Phil was looking for office space.
Hi, Phil.
Hi, Doug. How you doing?
Well, you're the one at the bottom of the ocean.
Well, that's true, but it's kind of nice down here. It's very peaceful and quiet.
Meet Phil Newton, entrepreneur, Aboriginal artist, and undersea technology inventor extraordinaire. An Order of Canada recipient, Phil is a world-renowned deep-sea pioneer and explorer.
We build a series of submersibles. It can take you down to 2,000 feet. We also do a lot of work in the movie industry. The very first time we ran into Jim Cameron, that did Titanic, we worked with him on a movie called The Abyss, and we built all the submarines for it. What better place to put a museum that celebrates the oceans except on something afloat?
The project will take place in 2 phases. First, restore McBarge. Second, create the Deep Sea Discovery Center.
The barge itself is structurally very sound, and we want to repurpose it to a higher and better use.
This former floating restaurant will soon offer up on the menu the discovery of the wonders of the deep.
Very little is known of the deep ocean, and even though they cover 75% of the Earth's surface, imagine going down to 2,000 or 3,000, 4,000 feet, sitting on the bottom, looking around at what you see there, and realizing you're the only human being on the planet that has ever seen what you're seeing now. The Deep Discovery Center is an idea I had some years ago for showcasing some of the incredible breakthroughs that have happened in Canada in the undersea technology business. Much of the stuff that's used worldwide was actually developed in Canada.
And we want to retrofit this into a world-class attraction. We've had corporate donors donate approximately $200,000. It's a floating asset. It's not a bank that generally does the lending. So what we're doing is we're creating an awareness of the public about the barge and about our needs.
We've gathered a wonderful collection of perks to thank you for your contribution. Supporters can select a beautiful silver bracelet, hand-carved by well-known First Nations artists. Or choose McBarge mementos to commemorate your glory days. You can join us for a VIP cocktail party with some surprise guests at the Maritime Museum or Vancouver Aquarium. The adventurers among you may dive in at the chance for a deep-sea submarine ride under the Salish Sea.
Please share it with your network, and your feedback is always welcome. Please help us to bring back McBarge by contributing to the restoration of this icon.
Many thanks in advance.